night. Feels like I'm meant to strike. Flat earth beneath my feet, knowing I'm here to meet. Ocean's edge, it calls my name. Purpose in this life's game. Horizons line so clear, God's love brings me near. Flat earth made by him, my journey long yet thin. Purpose found in every day, guided by his gentle sway. Mountains totally standing.
Yo, Flows, what's up? Good to see you all. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you could make it. It's good to be here. We are joined by Michael, Roger, and Janusz. Glad you guys can make it.
Glad to be here.
Always.
It's good to see everybody in the YouTube land. Please hit the likes, share the show. I appreciate you all coming. Tonight, unfortunately, we can't have a full show because happy to say, well, not happy, but sad to say that the government decided to put load shedding into practice again. So till 10 o'clock we go tonight. But it's good to be here. Good to see you all. Have you guys heard of the Godless Engineer before?
No, I haven't.
No,
Nope.
but just
Really?
take one look at the guy, and there's no upstairs, is there?
Robbie,
Well,
I've
I've actually done some stuff on him before. He's not the brightest bulb in the socket. Let's put it that way.
not the sharpest tool in that box.
No, Flash, before you get started, you sure you got a load shedding tonight? You're not making excuses to run off and not let people talk to you?
Now, why will I make excuses?
I don't know. I keep hearing that every time something happens in your life.
And I just gotta say something, guys. Apparently, there's a rumor going around. I've been fired, and I'm sitting on the streets right now. Please stop ignoring that.
Did you take your window curtains to the streets with you?
Did you?
So yeah, people are making shit up. Like I said, I did have a hearing and stuff, but the dismissal has been postponed for 12 months. They're still making my life a living hell, though. But yeah, I'm not going anywhere right now. Still packing the house and stuff because I'm just waiting for that other job opportunity to come through. If it does, then we'll be moving for sure. But other than that, yeah, I'm still got my job. We're still here now. So give me 2 seconds, guys.
Okay. Well, I'm praying for him. And I haven't got my job officially yet myself, so I'm kind of in that boat. Like I don't know what's going to happen.
You got left in Walmart?
Oh, you mean like I'm not working at Walmart? They got rid of me, dude.
Oh, right. I thought you said you were working over there. Well,
no, I'm not. No, I was saying that every time I go into Walmart, I've been fired. They fired me, dude. So I got 2 other jobs. I'm applying it. The managers have said they'll put me to work. I just haven't got the go yet. So I need a schedule.
Charles is in the house. What's up, man?
Hey, Charles.
Hello, how are you?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good. So the issue we got with this godless engineer, dude. First of all, well, he's an atheist. Second of all, he's part of that whole crowd of idiots that don't understand the flat earth. And he doesn't really understand his own, well, anything he really pushes because he claims to be an engineer. Great, can be an engineer, but that doesn't make him know anything about science or cosmology. That's for sure.
Yeah, you can understand structural strengths and weaknesses, but you may not understand cosmology or anything else to go with it. Yeah. So why would you dig into that field without studying it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Forrest Valkai, I know who he is. I think QE did a treatment on him.
Yeah, this guy's not I did actually tag him in as well because I want him to actually see the idiocy, and he should be embarrassed of how he converses with people when they try and talk and explain things, because this guy and that other dude, Forrest or whatever his name is, you'll hear how rude they actually are. They don't even let the guy talk. The guy's not being rude or anything. They're just swearing at him and putting words in his mouth and lying about him. I mean, look at his topic is flat Earth theist gets shut down trying to debunk the Big Bang theory, featuring Forrest Volkai. First of all, the guy even claims he's not a flat earther, so that's a lie already.
Okay.
And why does he have to lie about that?
I have no idea. Why would he? He's trying to slander flat Earth, and it's not even relevant, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a straight up attack on us, I think. But he reminds me kind of like this, like the Ott and Ra guy. And what's the other gentleman?
Yeah. Oh, and Matt Delahanty. But they're all like that. Everybody that's on this show are all like that with other people. I don't know what it is with them. As like they just think they're better than everybody. They won't let anybody talk. And if you do talk, they just put words in your mouth and tell you what's what. And then they mute you when you talk.
But, like, you got to wonder what possesses a man to go on a stream like that.
Well, I went on that time just so I can have fun.
No, but, I'm about, like, this one that we're going to be watching.
Well, he's probably being very sincere and he's trying to explain something to them. Because you do get people that honestly think, okay, let's just have a discussion because I don't agree with you or whatever. But you're going to see now how rude these people are. And I have to give a warning. Unfortunately, he does swear now and then, guys. Obviously, doesn't swear as much as Sean Hawkins. But yeah, just in case you don't like the swearing, I'm sorry, but he does swear now and then for absolutely no reason. Yeah.
What's up, heathens? How y'all doing? I'm the Godless Engineer, and I critically analyze apologist claims to give you the best arguments and information so that you can stand up and use your voice. Today's clip is from The Line, and I'm with Forrest Volkai. Today's call is from a person named Howard, and he is going to be making the argument that the Genesis 1 through 7 makes far more sense than the Big Bang Theory. Ultimately, he seems to not understand what the Big Bang is, and he even ends up denying gravity. He doesn't seem to be able to tell us where his magical wizard of a god fits into the natural order of reality.
That I also got to point out. He's going to call God a magical wizard, apparently.
Wow.
Talk about irony when he comes and says he doesn't understand things. The fact that he calls God a wizard says it all.
Jeez.
Tough.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Don't worry, it tumbles and gets worse.
Okay.
What, like, for
Also
me,
kind of spouts off some flat.
For me, it tells them that, like, God triggers them more than they let on, because to have to make up an add-on name for him, you know what I mean? Why not just refer to it as God? You know?
Exactly. That means it's very personal to him. I agree.
Well, it's all downhill from here, right?
Oh, yeah. He's already started on the bottom of the hill. He's just dug his hole deeper, that's all.
Okay.
Oh, and he's got an issue that the guy doesn't agree with gravity.
Well, that's what I was making reference to. It's all
Sounds
downhill
like
from
a
here.
smart guy.
Yeah, but like I said, the guy says he's not a flat earther, but he doesn't agree with gravity. So you get globers, and I've seen this. I've seen globe believers who don't agree with the theory of gravity.
Well, did most physics and quantum mechanics doesn't agree with gravity neither, too, do they?
Nope.
That's a shame.
Mm-hmm.
Earth shit here. So if you want to fuck around and find out how crazy fucking Howard is, then please stay tuned.
Let's start strong with Howard, no pronouns given, calling in from Spain, who is a theist.
I don't get it. When I said I don't care about pronouns, everybody had an issue with it. This guy just said Howard, no pronouns given, and it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
No pronouns.
Delahunty made a big deal about that, didn't he? That was the first thing.
Ridiculous, dude.
Well, he does care because it goes against him about him and his boyfriend. So
Oh my lord.
His pronouns is stupid.
yeah, stupid.
Yeah, but you're not ashamed to be a male or masculine. So why do
Not
you
at
need pronouns?
Not at all.
It's ridiculous.
I think pronouns are stupid and idiotic,
Yep.
and anybody that pushes pronouns should get their head checked.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
You're a male or you're a female. Full stop.
Right.
There's no such thing as pronouns just because some idiots want to be classified as something that they're not. It's called
Absurd.
lying.
Well, at least I don't identify as a doorknob. Thank God.
But you're gonna listen now. This guy, Howard, he sounds like a very nice guy. Just talking to them normal. Yeah, pronouns are for English class, exactly.
Hey.
But they're going to just be rude to him off the bat, just like very aggressive.
Says the creation story of Genesis 1:1-7, specifically that one, we're going to talk about why, is more rational than the Big Bang. Let's talk to Howard. Howard, you're on the line with Forrest and John. How are you doing today?
Hi guys, thanks for having me on. Yeah, I'd like to say that, well, with common sense, the Big Bang theory, it's our experience and common sense that explosions destroy, they don't create. So I'm looking at the Genesis creation story, especially Genesis 1:1-7, because I can see 3 experiments and I can see 4 observations that support that worldview and that cosmology.
So, right away,
can we
I have
acknowledge
some major problems.
Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Well, what did you guys think of his statement there? I think it's nothing wrong with it.
I agree with
Nothing
him.
wrong at all.
There's no other creation story or any of the major religions that actually, oh, you know what, God made a Big Bang. It doesn't make any sense. And
yeah, the issue is though, and the people usually do that is, Big Bang's not an explosion. No, it's an expansion, but that expansion is based on an explosion.
Okay, let's get.
And they always try and hide the fact. So, oh no, if you say it's an explosion, you don't know what the Big Bang is. That expansion from nothing violates the first law of thermodynamics. That expansion is an explosion because it starts at a center point and it exacerbates outwards, creating everything from nothing.
I get it.
So,
It's
okay,
like,
if there was nothing, how nothing could blow up? If there is
that's a
nothing,
good question.
nothing can't blow up unless there was someone who is outside of the creation and does that. That's the only way I can accept the Big Bang.
Yeah,
I don't
but you
know
see,
exactly how it happened, but I think it will be mentioned in the Bible. You know, because it's a first event that we mentioned something in the Bible. There was nothing and everything blew up and was created. Something like that. It was expansion or something. You know, so I don't think it would be mentioned, but there is nothing there. So
yeah, but still, they're claiming there was just a very, 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 very dense mass from nothing. There's just a dense mass.
Yes, but that there's a problem. From where this very dense point came from, if there was nothing.
That's my
There
point.
is nothing, or there's this point.
But
If
that's
there's
my
this
point.
from where this point came from? Yeah.
But Janusz, that's my point. It just appeared out of nowhere. It created itself. Then it decided to have energy out of nowhere and expand outwards, which they don't like the word explosion. It's practically an explosion because it went out in all directions, like an explosion. And then gravity decided to exist and coalesce things going outwards from each other to coalesce to make planets and spheres and all these nonsense, idiotic things they claim.
So their claims in their mind are correct, under one condition: if you allow them one big miracle.
Yeah,
That's
there's a
it.
couple of
It's a
them
miracle, and then it all works.
like the big expansion, if you want to call it that, would eventually run out of energy because it's going to run out of mass. It's going to burn out, right? Isn't that the issue? Yeah.
Yeah, well, with the Big Bang specifically, that's why that says it has the crunch. So what happens is eventually they say it will collapse back on itself. What the hell?
How?
Do you see it
Yeah.
happening anywhere? So, I mean, like literally, you see anything in nature, even in their cosmology, their observations. They don't see that. They only see it's stopped. It's not expanding. From what
Can
I
I,
can
can I just jump? Can I just jump in with something totally off topic?
Go ahead.
Where have you got that image from, Roger?
I don't know. I stole it off of one of my. I don't know where it was. It's in one of my files. I just found
Because
it.
someone in chat's using it and claiming you've nicked their identity.
Austin
Oh
Murphy.
no. Well, I don't know how
That is
I got
Austin
it.
Murphy's. Yeah, I want to say it looks familiar. It is. It's Austin Murphy's thumbnail.
Is it? Oh, he must have got it the same place I got. Yeah.
And he's had it for a long time.
Yeah. I don't know where it was on my cell phone, and I downloaded all my pictures off my cell phone, and it popped into my computer. It's in my files. I was like, I looked through it. That was cool. Yeah, I didn't like take the picture. That's not me, by the way. Just to let you know.
All right. Another important thing.
Oh yeah.
If
really
they would have real evidence, for their claims, the Big Bang theory wouldn't be called any longer theory, but it's still called Big Bang theory. It's very simple. They probably words, all is spelling, casting spells,
It's an
and
assumption.
lying.
It's a belief.
It's a
Yes.
direct counter to the word of God.
Amen.
How can you have something expanding when Genesis 2 says God told Moses that I ended my work.
It's finished.
It is finished. Second Genesis 2. He
Yeah,
said God ended his work. So
yeah, it's insane that people think that that God carries on creating. Literally, God said, like you said, it is finished. That's why I rested on the seventh day.
that's right.
You have nothing to do because it's finished now.
Yes.
And people are still going on thinking God's creating more planets and bigger solar systems, and then
Universes and so on. Yeah.
Yeah, there's people. There's like there's two types of people. There's people that believe in this fantastic creation story that God could have created this expansive universe, and I was one of them. And I didn't put limits. I'm not trying to put limits on God. I'm just, now that I know what the word says and I've got like an epiphany and a revelation of it, that's why I stand on the word of God.
Well, I used to be the same.
Yeah. And then there's this other.
Because I don't know if you used to look at Louis Giglio.
Okay.
I used to love watching Louis Giglio and how he explains the expansion and how he finally gets to bolt the guy saying how big it is and how you remember that?
Oh yeah. Yes.
And that's also I used to love space and stuff as a globe.
Oh,
like I said, I 100% agreed as a globe Christian that God was having this infinite universe and it's great but I never saw it as like you said, it's finished. Why is it still creating things then? Why is it still expanding? What's going on?
And then the other person is like this gentleman here, who literally has a hatred for God. There's something wrong with, and so there's people that are looking to do that, and he's pulling us away from the word and all that stuff. So, and when we were in that flat, our hearts were good. It wasn't like Jesus, like God was like, oh, when is he going to learn? It wasn't like that, But there's people that have real hatred and want to remove God, our Father, from the creation.
Yeah, that's exactly that. And today it's much more in your face how they're trying to do this. Because remember, in the end days, people will be lovers of self, lovers of pleasure. And unfortunately, when it comes to people like these, the atheist stuff, they are lovers of self. They want to do the sin. They love being in the sinful nature. They don't want to have accountability for their sins.
Exactly.
That's why there's so much hate for God, because to accept God means that you have to accept some accountability for our sin.
Exactly. And I'm sorry to say, I think a person's more of a man if they accept accountability for things than not.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yes.
to be sorry about. You're correct, Flat.
Full of pride, full of so much pride. And when you surrender to Jesus, you surrender all that junk. You know, like you have to get rid of that. You have to give it to the Lord so you can be a new creature. And people don't want to live. They want that old man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's funnily enough, we talk about pride. That's what I took away from Duffy's little prayer, you know,
Yep.
praying that God opens your eyes and you're deceived. Like me, Duffy, I've got all the truth.
But didn't you see the irony in that though? The first
Yes.
question asked to him, he refused just to answer. Instead, he wanted to tell us, oh, but I'm going to give you what you want. What? Give you another opportunity to deceive again. We just asked you a simple question. Why did you not phone? That was it. But yeah, got triggered and left.
Yeah.
Because he has something to hide, because he knows they were being deceitful. He
I
knows
think-
they lied. It's
I
as simple
think
as that.
he was prepared for this question.
Yes.
Already set up in his mind how the situation will go.
Yep. I did too. I think he had an agenda. He wanted Steve to admit that he would go, that he would make a call, and literally use that on a sound bite for his documentary.
Yeah.
I think that's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm. Look, they're not interested in truth. They're not interested in flat Earth because I proposed to them and they don't want to do it, and so on so far. But he didn't respond to the question. That was the core. That was the baseline.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That was interesting getting him to pray. That said a lot of things. Even though you didn't get all the questions you wanted, that prayer said a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. But
Revealed a lot.
I wasn't sure if he really will pray, but I remember I've said before he prayed, that was the day before, if he will pray, he will bring flat Earth. Remember, guys? Exactly what he is. He's so predictable.
Hey, gentlemen.
His prayer wasn't based on tacos. His prayer was literally based on, how can I put it, digging at someone. That was it. It's like, these people don't believe what I believe. Make them believe what I believe. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
it's not how it works.
That's not how a pastor ever. I've
never heard
prayed
a
that
pastor
way.
pray that way. Never.
Ever.
I've never heard a Christian pray that way. Let's put it that way.
No.
That's why
you pray for his presence. You pray for God to open our hearts. You pray against the enemy. You pray against confusion. You pray that his spirit would dwell with us and that his word would come forth and that remove any pride from me. Or, like say, it's always, you're at the
Praise
throne,
about
brother.
selflessness. Yeah, you're being selfless. You're being humble.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just him declaring, God, do this.
That's why I said in one of the comments, as I don't believe he was praying to the God, real God. I think he was praying to the God of this earth, because when you pray, you always become calm person. And he was triggered, he was like all over the place. So he wasn't praying to God, he was praying to God of this earth. That's what I saw.
Yep. But I think it's very telling what happened and what conspired, how he behaved and how he got triggered and left. It's very telling.
What, Flat? I kindly suggest don't bring him anymore. It's no point.
No. That's what I said. We've done what we needed to do. We've shown they were dishonest. It lies. He showed without a doubt can't be trusted. And the next thing, all we can do is when we do bring him up again is when he has his court cases. That's about it.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Well, guys, that profile picture, I have everybody's profile picture saved to my hard drive now. I don't know how that happened. It's like everybody.
You, Roger.
I don't know how I just downloaded a file.
No, I think what happens is on your phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, sometimes your phone can automatically save things.
Yeah, it does.
I got Michael's in here too. I was going to change it to Michael's, but I was like, nah.
You can use mine. I'm not bothered. Like,
it doesn't bother. So
I understand what Austin's saying because it's an actual photo of Austin, from what I gather.
Yeah.
So
I got rid of it.
like it. Everyone wonders what's going off. Have you got that picture? Like,
But yeah, Austin, you rock, man.
it's just one of them things. I won't worry about it. Austin Rogers changed it. You know, there's no. I'm done.
I didn't know where I got it from to start with, just in my files, and like, oh, there's pictures in there. And I was on Facebook and on YouTube, and it saved all those.
Because you get
pictures there.
settings on your phone that can automatically save things. So
Yeah.
you can actually set it off. Okay,
Well,
let's carry on.
Empty those files out. So just
Yeah,
let them know.
let's carry on with this because we've only got like an hour left.
I think you and I are about to say the same thing. Why don't you start? I'll take some notes because I've got 3 major issues with what Howard has already said before we even get into the Bible.
Yeah, can we acknowledge that it wasn't like an explosion? Like, that's how it was initially described, but it's not an explosion. It's a near instantaneous inflation of the universe.
Which is an explosion.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, a near instant expansion is an explosion.
Well, I've heard that they had several explosions now. That was the new theory. Like, there's more than one point of the.
But I mean, did you guys see that video from Witsit on Rusted Soul?
Yes.
All I can say is Witsit, man, has some emotional issues. Praying for the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't want to dig at him or anything. I think he's going through some things, and
do you know what I'd say to that though? Like, what's going off with Kai posting that on Discord in Facebook?
Yeah, that's
like, you know what I mean? That you don't know what's going off behind closed doors. That sort of thing should stay at home. It shouldn't even be online. I think it's weird.
That's also what I wanted to say. It was wrong for them to post it up. Maybe it's her way of trying to defend herself to show. I don't know, but like I say, guys, we should all just pray for whatever's happening there, and
yeah,
that's all we can do.
Yeah, I messaged Rusted Soul and said, yeah, the way he's Tony, he's really, you know, having to live with a lie and deception like that, Flat and everybody, that's a burden on you. And it just weighs heavy on you. And you can sense that with him. And so I put on the chat, I said, I hope, I'll be praying that he finds redemption and that he surrenders and that he finds the Lord again, because I know that there's got to be something tormenting within him. You know what I'm saying? That's all I saw in that video.
Yeah, and you can see a lot of frustration. Like we said, it's sad. I'm gonna just post. I'm not gonna show it. I'm just gonna post it in the chat.
There's all different kinds of things. I mean, Austin's been like lifted up and put on a pedestal. You know, everybody telling him he's the best debater, most cleverest flat earther. You know what I mean? He's been lifted up to such an high level, and then all of a sudden it's been ripped from underneath him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yep. What's up?
Yeah, it's that too.
Right, guys. Sorry I'm a bit late. I was just a bit of crap going on. So
no stress, man.
Hey, BJ.
But yeah, the Witsit thing, guys, I don't think everybody should be digging at him or Kai or anything. Like I said, I think we should just be praying for them and hope that whatever's happening gets sorted, because it's not nice to see that type of thing happen, especially if it gets pushed onto social media.
So what is something happened within his
Kai posted on Discord where Austin Witsit was like getting very emotionally aggressive with her.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And fighting with her emotionally.
Okay.
And yeah, I feel sorry for Witsit and I feel sorry for Kai in that. That's what I said.
Relationships.
I don't want to fight. Yeah,
relationships can be hard, and what some people see as bullying sometimes is not meant as bullying. They're trying to correct or whatever, but their attitude seems wrong. Sometimes we do things in the wrong way, in a wrong kind of way, with the good intentions, but in the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've just posted 6 points, 6 miracles atheists believe. So first one is existence come from non-existence, which is exactly Big Bang. Mm-hmm. The second one, order comes from chaos. When there's Big Bang, there was chaos. Sorry?
Objectao. What? How did they say it? In the Mason? Abjao.
I know what you're talking about.
Order Abkao.
Order
Abkao, yeah. So order comes from chaos. It doesn't happen. When there is chaos, there is chaos. You can't have freaking, let's say you have all parts of the car. You put them somewhere and then mix them. Tornado comes and creates freaking car from those parts. Doesn't happen. Never happens. Never did. Never will. So you do not get order coming from chaos. So that's how it is. Life comes from non-life.
Right.
You never get a
life
plant life from non-plant life. You never get animal from non-animal life. You never get human life from non-human life. That's what it is. But they believe it because our ancestors were rocks. Yes.
Well,
Just
think
not-
I'm
about
telling you, some of the things they believe requires more faith.
Oh yeah.
That my,
Yeah.
my
Well-
great grandfather was a salamander. You know.
Someone I remember said it was really,
Well,
really great,
I-
great praise. Just please let me say it. One of the
I
guys.
u-
Yeah, go on.
I usually bring this up to especially the atheists when we talk and stuff. And I'm like, who has more faith? Who has much more to lose? Us
Atheists.
that die one day and find out there's nothing? Or you that die one day and stand before God and say, oh, you rejected, you mocked.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You know what I mean? Who's got more
Yeah.
to lose? Because
I had this argument with an atheist, and all I got in response to that was, well, I don't care what happens when I'm dead.
Very true.
that's what they say now.
You know?
Okay.
Very true.
Yeah.
One of the guys
I
said,
get
and I really remember this phrase. He said, "I don't have enough faith to be an atheist."
I don't. I don't.
No, I got a question for everybody right now. If you eliminate consciousness, I mean, you wouldn't have any order. It's a contradiction. Like if there's conscious decisions, that eliminates any kind of order or disorder to it or any chaos. Everybody makes a conscious decision. The thing is, they're trying to shirk being responsible for their conscious decisions by leaning on a theory like the evolution, Big Bang. It's like, oh, I was just born this way. No, you're responsible for your decisions. I think they try to pawn that off. Oh, this my forgiveness is I evolved. For anything I did.
That's it. And I've seen a lot of people like, oh yeah, I was born this way. I was born gay. I was born whatever, and then they end up. It then ends up getting pushed and go. Oh, God made me this way. You know what I mean?
That's not true.
No.
They listen to too much. What's that woman that's so satanic? Poker face woman, was it?
Oh, the
Lady
one.
Gaga.
Oh, Gaga.
Lady Gaga. They listen to too much Lady Gaga. That's their problem.
And then she's kind of a student of that artsy woman that does that evil snake kind of.
Shabramanov.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Spirit cooking.
woman.
Spirit cooking. Yeah. No, she's totally
Abramovich.
evil through and through, guys. Satanic.
Her surname is Abramovich.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's it.
I just want to say, Charles, awesome background, by the way.
Oh, thank
Post
you.
on your wall.
Oh, aye.
What is it?
Yeah.
Cosmology, I think.
It's cosmology.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hey, seventh graders, man. I gotta,
You got Iron Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Iron Man.
Hey, don't worry about it, Charles. I actually did a gaming video this morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't actually concentrating on the game. I was concentrating on the recording. So my playing's all the pot. It was just a test thing because I managed to set up my Xbox to my PC. I thought it was going to be cables and that all over the place, but I could do it remotely, which I didn't know about. So it was so easy that I thought, oh, I'm going to test a little, see if I could stream with it, which I can't through
I love it.
streaming. It's not as good
I got a
as,
secret. Everybody.
yeah.
I love Minecraft.
Oh, man. I've never played
Minecraft is the coolest game ever.
You're
never
the
played
buzzing
it.
about film then.
Huh?
There's a film coming out, isn't there, Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That I don't.
Yeah, I've heard this
I've
one,
talked
yeah.
about the
No, I'm not,
ingenuity, the creativeness of the game. It's like one of the coolest, most in-depth. Like there's a It's pretty cool.
But you know what's
No
nice about
curve on
Minecraft?
Mm.
Yeah.
You can kind of get lost in it. You know what I mean? It's like you're creating your own kind of world. So
I've watched
You
people's
can.
videos. I've watched people's videos where they get a memory stick of someone else's Minecraft and they go exploring it, and it's like, wow, it's like like a whole world of other stuff like that they've built, and it's so crazy. It's so
There
mental.
was one guy, crazy guy, who built the computer inside the Minecraft, and it did work.
Wow.
Analog, yeah.
It's like, jeez.
You can practically do anything in there.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, as far as like the game, I don't like spend hours and hours on it. I just can't, I don't have time. It's at the bottom of priority. I'm just telling you, if I have free time, I will play Minecraft. It's really cool. I play it with my sons too, so it's pretty cool.
There's
I was
even a
playing for
hell.
quite a
There's even a
while.
hell there. There's a hell there, isn't there?
In
There's a
the
hell in
world.
Minecraft.
I was playing for quite a
Yeah,
while.
it's called the Nether.
Yeah, the Nether. That's it. Yeah, the Nether.
I was playing for a
Yeah.
couple of years World of Warcraft. I've created with the one guy one of the best PvP guilds in the world. People were coming to us from different servers, and we were playing very, very strange setup because it was Warlock and the Holy Paladin, and we were destroying the best setups, And people, no, you're cheaters,
Yeah, deep down, I'm a geek, man. I'm sorry. It's just the way God made me, man.
That's it.
Yeah, since I was 5, I was into computers,
I don't know when last I played any really computer games or anything. I used to play some PUBG at a stage lately, but I don't have time for that stuff anymore. I don't know. Where do you get
really
time?
hard. Yeah, it's really hard to have. It's fine timing is very hard. But anyway, sorry.
Okay.
This has gone completely off the rails here.
Yeah, we're like not even on topic anymore. Back to the Big Bang, guys. Okay.
It doesn't matter. You always like to chat, to speak to each other.
I love the chat too, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what we are for.
You guys are my friends, man. So
Yeah, you rock.
Likewise.
Oh, by the way, the votes. These
Yeah,
clowns don't have a clue about how to converse with other humans. Yes,
I misclicked.
60%, no, 21%, and not sure, 19%.
I misclicked. Should be the first one. Oh my God. You always put those freaking questions, in English. When I translate it to Polish, it's like a freaking opposite, I was like, fuck.
Yeah, but
again.
that's why I make it that way. So people have to double read it and well, it doesn't really matter what I answer because
I just
they
clicked too
both
fast.
mean the same thing.
you fat fingered it, dude. You fat fingered it. That's exactly what happened. Hey, I want to say happy birthday to my beautiful wife.
Hey, happy
Yep.
18th.
Oh,
Tell Louisa happy
Yep.
18th.
Okay, I will.
Oh,
Happy,
she's,
yeah, she'll love that.
She's always 18, yeah?
Yeah. She's, she was 23. That's what my
All
son
right.
said. No, she's beautiful as the day I met her. So, happy birthday, honey.
And many, many blessings. And I
Many,
hope
many
he's going
blessings.
to spoil rotten tonight.
Yes. I'm not playing Minecraft. I'll tell you that much.
No, I was playing Batman and I played a bit of Need for Speed. That was it. I was about to do a bit of GTA and I thought, no, I'll play Need for Speed. So I'm a bit better at that.
Okay, let's get back to see what they have to say.
Universe, which is different from an explosion. So, like,
First, you have to stop again. Back to Minecraft. Thank you, Tony Whitcomb, for your £10 super chat. Really appreciate this. Minecraft created with a flat Earth mindset. Yes.
That's right, baby.
Everything about Minecraft is flat Earth related. Yeah.
Yes.
It's literally flat.
Dude, didn't they make a Fortnite flat Earth version? I know they did. I've seen it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they did. And I think Dave Weiss took credit for it for some reason. I don't know why.
And even Microsoft, the big corporation now admits Earth is flat because they have Minecraft, which is flat, and they bought it. So they are flat earthers.
Nobody talks about ID or Blizzard. They were some of the best when it comes to those single map games. Those are the awesome. Those are the originators. Mm-hmm. They brought it up. You ever played Quake before, or let's see, Heretic or Beyond Hexen? There's a lot of.
I was playing the game. Yeah.
Yeah, same engine that Minecraft is built on. So it's where they got the idea for the graphics for it all. Doom. Yeah. So,
I feel like you're already coming at this from a very ignorant sort of position, at least ignorant on what the actual Big Bang hypothesis is, like what Big Bang theory actually says.
Hypothesis.
First of all, hypothesis or theory? Make up your mind, man.
Yeah, first of all, it can't be a hypothesis because it's not science. So there's no hypothesis there. It's a theory, I would say colloquial theory, because it's based on a belief system that doesn't even comport with any observable reality. It doesn't comport with any known physics.
Because flat it was billions of years ago. That's why.
Physics hasn't developed yet, man. It needs to evolve into what it is to now.
Yeah.
Just kidding. No. It didn't need to develop. Yeah. Sorry. Like evolution.
It seems like you just don't know.
Can I just ask a clarifying question about that? Isn't the big expansion due to a lot of heat? Or wasn't there like a minuscule point that expanded?
Was it due to
heat or something?
Yeah, it involved heat, but it wasn't due to heat. No. So that's what John is pointing out here is that the Big Bang is a silly little moniker that has been given to this event. A lot of people, myself included, don't even like the name because it's very popularized and has caused a lot of confusion. But the Big Bang wasn't literally a bang. It wasn't literally an explosion. That doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Of course you don't like it because...
So what was it?
Yeah, of course they wouldn't like it because that's what they've been pushing since it came out, thanks to Mr. Lemaitre.
Now, they always want to start changing or trying to change what it means and saying it's a silly, but no, because people have been attacking it.
That's it. Because George Lemaitre, a Jesuit priest, brought it out and he explained it as an explosion because that's what instant expansion is. Yep. It's called kaboom. Explosion. You just don't like it because it doesn't
fit any known physics. Energy to still be expanding.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Entropic laws. That's why it's going to fade. Yeah. Sorry.
But you see, they don't like it because it doesn't comport with known physics. So they have to say, no, you don't understand. Let's try and obfuscate from that is actually what the Big Bang is. That expansion is an explosion from a very dense matter with intense heat that just appeared out of nowhere. It created itself and then decided to make everything out of it. They don't like this. So all they say is, no, you guys don't understand. It's very confusing. No, it's not confusing. You guys, it's a stupid idea. It shows to not follow observable reality. It denies actual physics, and because you guys want it to be real, because you have any other, how can I say, argument against reality, aka creation, you stuck in that little idiotic embarrassment called the Big Bang. Simple as that.
So, if we actually took the scientific method to the Big Bang, what would be the cause and effect relationship there?
There can't be. It does. It violates the first law of thermodynamics.
Damn it!
There is no cause and effect in the Big Bang. There is only I believe it expanded without it being an explosion when it's literally explained as an explosion while it comes from nothing because we just say a big dense mass just appeared there out of nowhere.
You almost double spoke there. It's so hard not to do, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's the Big Bang. Big Bang is double speak.
Yep. Ding, ding, ding.
Of course it is. I'm sitting replying, and I've got myself on mute.
Yeah, a hot expansion. But let's be honest, you haven't got a working model. You've nothing physical. You've only got theoretical and mathematical.
So that's also not true. That's also not true.
That is true.
And furthermore,
whoa. There is no working Big Bang model. So it is true. There is no working Big Bang model.
No.
What's he talking about?
Where do they keep it? I want to see the model.
Yeah. Show us this working Big Bang model, please. Show us how it comports with observable reality. Show us how it keeps with natural law. Show us how it keeps with physics. Please go ahead. Oh, wait, you can't because it doesn't exist.
Oh, no.
That you
said. You know what's sad? The same people that push this Big Bang nonsense, the same people that believe we all come from amoebas.
Yeah, absolutely.
that explosions destroy, they don't create. You realize that is also that also doesn't make any sense.
It's a statement of fact. Explosions destroy. They don't create. That's a statement of fact. So how does that not make sense? Has anybody seen an explosion create anything?
No, certainly not.
Last time I checked, let's say they want to demolish a building. Do they cause
Not me.
explosions?
I've never seen one.
Do they cause explosions? Or let's say they want to build a building. Do they use an explosion to build a building?
No.
Where? Who? Why would you?
Yeah, the guy on the left, on the right, this guy, he's an engineer, godless engineer. This guy is a biologist, apparently, or something. So
I've seen him. QE did do a thing on him. I know who he is now. Yeah, just
Forrest
looking at him. Yeah. He's a dumpkin, man.
He's an idiot.
Oh, yeah. He was preaching, literally preaching evolution like a preacher. He gets up and gets the ceremony going. Oh my God, dude.
Didn't he have
Something
different
happening.
color hair on
Not only
when QE covered him?
No, I think he's always had the red hair, though.
Yeah. That looks like dye to me, though, almost. He's not a real red.
No, it looks natural. Huh. I know sometimes with lighting, it also makes a difference.
Not that it matters much.
I was going to say, he's very proud of having a vagina in the background there.
Yeah.
I know you're a biologist, man, but
he has
a bit of discreetness, you know what I mean?
He's got it looks like a Shmail, so it's mangina.
He's got the ovaries and everything.
Yeah, he's got the whole thing. But I think it's him just trying to say, hey, guys, I know biology. Yeah. And yet you want to push pronouns.
Hmm.
The irony.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, the irony.
You can't make this shit up.
Only in space, but it is the expansion of space itself. Like, you understand.
Oh, that's another contradiction. You can't have expansion of space if it's fully in space. That means space is already there for it to expand into. It's a contradiction.
So basically, it's destruction going on an eternal basis. It's a full blown. It's pulling everything apart. Yeah.
Yeah, they're claiming it created space, but claiming space is already there.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't get it neither. No.
If something were to, let's say there was this explosion, it blows particles all over the place, just super dumbed down, inaccurate for a idea of what the Big Bang was. But just for the sake of argument, we've now got empty space with stuff floating all over the place. Because gravity exists, that is still going to lead to the creation of stuff like...
No, gravity doesn't exist. Gravity is not a force. And last time I checked, can anybody show me a demonstration of when you make an explosion? Let's say shrapnel, for instance. Let's take a C4, a bit of C4, a snapper bomb, and you exploded. And everything goes outwards. Is gravity going to make those things coalesce back to each other?
No. No. That would have to say that mass actually really does attract mass, but they've never even shown that, let alone proven it.
But think about this. They're claiming this not explosion would have how much of insane amounts of energy dispersion. I actually want to look it up if it's going to tell us.
The only thing I've ever seen come close to that, and you have to use a man-made substance to make it, it'd be magnetism. And there's nothing on that scale that I know of that has that kind of attraction to it. Anything. Nada. I've never seen it in real life.
Scale is incomprehensible. The energy involved in the Big Bang is on a scale far beyond anything we can comprehend or measure using human units like kilotons.
Wow.
That's an excuse to you can like literally claim out about it, isn't it?
Of course.
It's like the light year thing. It's like the trillions of light years away. That's our excuse to say an idea.
But But the point I'm trying to make about the energy, though, how weak is gravity given even as a force? Very, 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 very weak. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it
Now,
was like 0.4 to something. That's what I read
yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
It's like,
Now they give a very large, unimaginative, impossible energy displacement for the Big Bang in the opposite direction of coalescing. Okay, if a butterfly can overcome gravity, for instance, how the
that's not
hell do they think gravity, even as a force, can make all that energy dispersal coalesce to each other?
You know, I don't get it. It's strong in some cases, but in other cases, it's weak as crap.
Super strong.
Yeah, super strong, and then a feather can overcome it. You know.
it's just made up on paper, from what I can tell. It really is. There's nothing to it. I think they're trying to put it into quantum mechanics now, and that's what they're going to come up with. Their next great big find is some professor somewhere found that in quantum mechanics, the gravity constant's always involved in it somehow. And they found this weird substance in space that has this property, and you can come see it at our museum or something. I don't know. Same thing with the Cavendish, and we'll walk you through all the rest of those pseudo experiments. They'll come with some crappy excuse just to incorporate gravity into quantum mechanics. So, I don't know when, but it's coming.
Stars
It's
and
made up.
planets and stuff. So
But if I
the
just may
aftermath of an explosion.
that's also
Sorry,
theoretical.
Forrest.
Yeah,
I believe this guy does not believe in gravity.
Exactly.
Oh,
Well, it's not
fuck.
that I don't believe. I'm just open to gravity being something different, or maybe not even being necessary. I'm not really sure or here to debate that.
Howard,
No,
you're
I
a
would
ridiculous
like-
fucking person.
See
What?
what I'm saying?
What?
He's just saying I don't really believe it. I think there could be other explanations, and now he starts saying
He's a ridiculous
person.
Unbelievable.
That's funny.
Unbelievable. He hasn't even said what he believes. He just said he's open to it not being needed at all, or it being something else.
Bad.
Well, they got to prove their gravity first before you can actually make it into an actual law. You can make a theory out of it. I'm pretty sure that's what they did, and they applied it to it. It doesn't apply to everything or most things to start with. So why are they like it's so high judgment of this guy, like saying gravity isn't a thing?
Because this is their obfuscation tactic to try and not actually answer, because they can't defend their position. They roll the going to try go on the personal attack route. So the guy would try and roll to get flustered, then roll to actually say, hey, but you haven't answered me. You haven't given me any response.
Yeah, could I just say Sabian conspiracy? Elohim is Pluto indicates that the earth is created by a higher human civilization. No, it implies Father, Son, Holy Spirit. That's what
Yeah, the Trinity.
That's what it implies.
Like 1 John 1, in the beginning was the Word was God, and God was the Word, and the Word was with God. There we go. That's Elohim, which means plural gods.
That's not really that cryptic, is it? When you say it's pretty simple.
Sorry?
You're a ridiculous fucking person.
Well, I don't see any need for insults. I'd just like to go over the 3 experiments and the 4 observations and see what you think about them and how they relate to Genesis.
When you can't, Howard, I need you to understand. Like, I understand that you want to make some content out of this because that's what you do.
I honestly, I tell you, I
use our
won't-
stuff
I
for
won't-
content. No, hold on. Was not done speaking.
See what I'm saying? This is his obfuscation tactic. So the godless engineer idiot goes and ad homs and insults for no apparent reason. And this Forrest guy is now saying, oh, well, you're probably just a YouTuber. You just want to make content from this because instead of just addressing what he asked. You see, now they're going off on trying to say what his intentions are instead of just answering what he asked. He said, let's go through the experiments. The 3 experiments. Instead of saying, okay, what are these 3 experiments? What's he saying? Oh, no, you just want to give content. What the hell has that got to do with the 3 experiments he just asked?
Not a thing at all. It's just like he's just blowing him off pretty much. That's all he's doing. Ad hommed him, then he's attacking him. based on he wants the content for his YouTube channel or whatever BitChute, just to make these guys look like fools. But they just not answering the actual scientific question that's put on the table. Like, where's your Big Bang? Where's your experiment?
Exactly.
I understand that's what the goal is, but you have to understand that when you call in and want to walk us through your new theoretical framework, and you cannot even not only dismiss effectively, but even like define and articulate what the standing scientific framework is.
There is no scientific standing framework for the Big Bang. It's not scientific. And by the way, didn't you realize Howard is from Spain? Maybe it's a bit difficult for him to articulate in proper English.
I know.
Ever thought of that?
I know. I mean, people just get on the high horses straight away, don't they? Oh, you're stupid. Oh, come on.
What? Duffy's got a balloon project? What? I don't even know about it. But okay. Is he going to do a mage like Mr. Sensible and show us that there's no Coriolis effect and show us that it's all just optical?
Mm-hmm. Or is he just getting a load of balloons just to have a party?
But again, the question is, if it was the final experiment, why is he still making more not experiments? Oh, wait, because it didn't debunk the flat Earth. It didn't work. It backfired. That's why. It made more flat earthers. And it got rid of a lot of shills, which is great. So it's a win-win.
That's something else he said in that prayer and all. So that they can get back to their normal lives or get back to living their lives. Like, I'm not being funny, like, but my life's not different.
It's exactly the same. Got friends, got family, got happiness. Everything's good. We just have a better understanding of reality.
Yeah, we
doesn't
just,
change anything.
Pillocked into thinking there's going to be an asteroid come and wipe us out.
We actually have it better off because we know we don't have to worry about aliens. We know we don't have
less
to worry
fear.
about asteroids. Yeah,
we have less fear in our lives, I would say.
Yeah, and we understand a lot of things are just false flagged.
Yeah.
Where these people are like, oh, that's the end of the world. We're gonna die. We just lost.
No, hike your skirts up, girls, and run because the aliens are coming for you.
Yeah. We just lost.
Don't even know what the science says. You think it's a literal explosion. Do you understand why we have no reason to then continue on with this call?
The reason you don't want to accept it as an explosion is because it doesn't fit with known physics. That's why. But yes, it is an explosion in the sense because an infinite expansion from nothing instantaneously is by definition an explosion. In other words, it's like, how can I put it? A human being being born and gets old enough to talk and say, I refuse to say I'm a human being. Well, sorry to tell you, reality doesn't give two shits what you want to say. You were born a human being. Just like the Big Bang. It doesn't give two shits if you don't want to accept it as an explosion. It's an explosion.
Yeah, that's physics for you.
Just to note, on December the 20th, hold on. See, it just depends on what date format it is. On the 14th, yeah, you would have been in. On the 12th, yeah, you would have been leaving to go to.
Didn't he leave on the 12th or the 13th to Punta Arenas?
Yeah, that's right way around because Americans have months
around, yeah. Okay.
When did they leave to? When did he go to Punta Arenas? The 12th or the 13th?
Yeah,
Hey, Sov, what's up? I think on the 12th he left already.
It's 12
I thought he was being stick like and he not asked for permission to go.
Well spotted, Justin. Well spotted, bro. Well spotted.
That is, Sov, what is your thoughts on that? Because you showed that video from Rusted Soul where Whatsit was at home and he was fighting with Kai, but it was on it says on the 12th of December. When exactly did they get to Punta Arenas? Weren't they in Punta Arenas on the 12th?
I think they did.
So how the hell was he at home doing this
24th
if he was
at
in
12.
Punta Arenas?
Good question.
No, 24th at 12. Wayne.
24th of the
Looking at
12th.
that.
24th or the 12th? Okay, not the 12th or 24th.
They were obviously
sorry,
arguing about whether Santa were real then.
So no, then he was back.
I see. You're thinking it was the 12th. So you must be thinking it's the 12th, Justin, when it's. Oh, I don't know what he's thinking. Yeah, the 24th of the 12th is the 20 is Christmas Eve. It doesn't. He wasn't at Antarctica then. That was it. Was
No, he was home.
Oh, it was 10 days before that. 10 days before that. Unless I'm picking up your comment wrongly, am I picking it up completely wrongly?
Yeah, I thought he was saying it was supposed to be somewhere else.
Yeah.
The way he wrote it out, it's backwards, 24 through 12. That's just
that's why I got confused. But yeah, it's
that's how we
24.
write.
They were
That's how
back
we would.
ages ago.
That's how we.
They were back ages ago.
It's a European.
Maybe he was frustrated because of the whole vape gate thing. Because wasn't that around there where everyone was like attacking him with the vape gate and all that nonsense?
Yeah, obviously, like if he's been not far for it true for his missus or he smokes.
There we go. That could be the thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know why he had to bring you into it, Flats, to start with. Like he drug you right into that whole thing, like, and then put you on trial on Discord, like you were doing something wrong. You know?
Well, that's fine. It didn't bother me. I mean, I got him to admit he did vape when he said he didn't vape because he didn't have a vape and he found a vape, and because he vaped because he just wanted to take a vape. I don't know. Stuff like that.
Vape rape.
I agree. I agree what Sean just said. If you haven't realized, this was the same thing with a few years back. With what was it? There was a guy. It was a comedian, and he was also he would just had an operation or something, and he couldn't walk and stuff. And he was also very aggravated and stuff towards his wife, and she also filmed it, and she posted it and stuff. And it's long, a few after that they actually got a divorce because I agree, because it shows there's no trust. If they're doing stuff like that,
are they even married?
I don't think
sounds like everybody involved.
Aren't they married?
Well, I can remember hearing Whitsitt saying
Stephen Crowder. There we go. That's it, Sean. Stephen Crowder.
I mean, I can remember Whitsitt saying we'll be married in eyes of God, like, which I took to say that he weren't going through like official marriage process. Like, I might be wrong, but
I don't know. It just looks like everybody involved in that little fiasco has got some kind of problems or another. Whether it's SEC breathing down their neck or whatever. Everything.
The only person I see is not having a lot of problems in his private life would be who? Out of the whole bunch, name one of them. See if you can find one. I'm thinking it's Elizabeth. She hasn't come public with anything in her private life, which is probably a smart thing. But I haven't heard anything in the gossip realm about her personal life.
Stephen Crowder, is he still doing content? Is he Stephen Crowder with Crowder and that? Is he still doing that?
I don't know. But yeah, that was a hectic thing. That I remember.
I did used to like the thing he did on campus. No, call it like I don't know. I agree with gun laws. Prove me wrong. That type of stuff. You know.
Yeah.
I agree with this. Prove me wrong, or whatever.
Yeah, he's still up and running. 3 hours ago, he had something up.
Or the earth is flat. Prove me wrong. Not that he said that, but I wish.
But those words they have meaning because Second Amendment speaks about the firearm, and Constitution speaks exactly about the right to bear arm. So that's two different things. People think it's one the same. It's not.
No, well, there's nothing in the Constitution about a firearm at all. Yeah. That's a commercial term.
Yes, shall not be infringed. That's it.
Arms don't matter. Yes. Arms, whether you're a hatchet, a knife, a battleship, a tank, a rifle, a shotgun, whatever.
If you have a bazooka, It's in your own prerogative. You can use it because you feel it. It's
Take
your further
advantage of
protection.
that.
Yeah, that's how it should be done.
And I take full advantage of that.
You got a bazooka and a battleship in your backyard, Stop? Nice. Oh, I heard a new one today. It's just off topic a little bit. That people celestial navigate on ships with the Adelites now.
Oh
It's
my
the newest
God.
thing.
Well, they've always like when I've spoke to people, they'll jump from a sextant to a theodolite. You know,
Uh-huh. Sure.
it's just stupid.
They don't do the same thing, man. Not at all. I don't understand that. You can get an angle to something with a theodolite, but how are you going to mark your horizon with it? You have to have an artificial horizon to use a theodolite, correct? And that's what I'm looking at. With a sextant, you don't need an artificial horizon. You just go to the horizon, correct? That's the magic of the tool. Got that mirror on there, dude. Pointed at the horizon. It works. Yeah, flat. There it is. You get your mark. You're good. You're off. Anyways, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring that up. But I heard Omnivore say that in Discord today. Well, let's take a theodolite off to see.
Okay, so Ross is also they're not married. The police report says they're just dating over there. Yeah, I think they got a second child coming now.
I thought
Already,
I'd like back when I used to watch a bit of it.
How the hell is misinformation agent keep on getting my links?
How does he get in the backstage? He did that the other
back
day.
there?
I think he's in your chat, PJ. I think he might be in your elements room. You know that?
My element.
Can't be.
Because I only send it there, and I only send it on emails to certain people.
Yeah, but
he's in your element group, man.
If I go and get like a couple of days ago link, can I still get into this one?
No, I've changed it.
No, he changes it.
I change it. So he specifically can't get it.
Right. The people I've got in mind, like 8 people. Who is it? People is hold on, where are you?
Sean, the thing is with McToon, he's going to call everybody scum and a liar.
Right. The only people I've got is Pete, me, obviously Michael, this Lord, Flatzoid, Jeff Conkle, Just Bill, Matthew Eastman, the Hammer. Remember Hammer? There's Hammer.
Yeah, and Jabba.
And Jabba. That's it. I've invited. There's more invited, but they're not. And that is only like
and how's he getting it?
God, T and Hammer and LVS Paul. LVA Paul.
Yeah, he's not in the invited either. How's he getting it then? There's 16, but not so 16 members. Oh, but that's 18 and 8. Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Just stop posting it in Element, and then...
just stop posting it. I can easily go by the email, but I don't think it's through that. To be honest, I don't know. Understand how he's getting
in Element, like. But,
is there nothing being shown? Like, no, when you're, have you like shared the entire screen, or has it just been tabs? Because sometimes they could see the link at the top of the screen when you share something.
I haven't shown it once.
Wow. So, misinformation agents, you're not going to tell us, obviously, but how are you getting it?
Could be by legal means too.
Obviously.
Then it shows you his desperation and obsession.
Tell us why. He's saying, Roger, what about me?
Remember we said you might be hacked a while ago,
Yeah,
Roger?
remember before,
I don't hand it out to anybody. I'm not handing out your...
Yeah, but if you're hacked, he's in your back door and he's able to get all the information off your computer.
So I'm going to ask him, how did you get it from me? How'd you get it from me, misinformation agent? Did I give it to you?
You took it illegally.
Yeah, so you stole it from my computer? Did you get it off my... the only other place that I keep anything like that is Discord. The only people that have access to my Discord is Ryan and me, and I think Reg Joe. So how did you get it again? Come on.
Oh, is there a super chat? Sorry, I didn't see it from Godzilla. Thank you. It says, I think I was on a spinning wet ball orbiting 92 million mile away sun, chasing it around the outer edge of a galaxy. That is until I heard myself say out loud just now.
So he admits that he hacked my computer. Is that what he's admitting right now?
Well,
there we go. if he's hacked you, he's able to get into all your data and stuff and pictures and anything on your computer.
Well, I can find out right now. I can just go through my files. A disk cleaner. I can figure it out.
No,
It'll
if
tell
he's
me
hacked,
who's-
he's hacked, man. You're gonna have to.
Well, I've done it before. I've straightened it out, and then I don't know
No,
how
you
they
don't
got back into
understand.
it.
You can clean your computer as much as you want. If he's got you'll have to get that certain file, that backdoor file off. If you don't, he'll always have linked to your computer.
I'll just do it from my phone from now on.
Best is to take it to a IT technician, and they can tell you and they can clean it for you.
Okay.
Because
So
it's usually a backdoor cookie file that they use.
Okay, got it.
Unbelievable.
So try not open any suspicious links.
Can you imagine hacking someone just to get in someone's chat? That's ridiculous, man. Not even for no kind of financial gain, anything like that. No big money or anything, just to get in someone's restream.
Good dick, yeah.
That's dedication, dude. Yeah. God damn.
Let's carry on.
And to listen to your explanation from Genesis and all this stuff. If you're saying
I
they can
agree.
debunk all of science,
see how they were talking.
A hot expansion. I agree with that. That's fine. I misspoke. I just want to talk about how sonoluminescence, star in a jar, acoustic levitation, and cymatic are three different experiments that are reproducible that go with Let There Be Light.
Care. Because we also have
you don't care. So he's able to bring 3 different demonstrations, experiments up that provide evidence for creation. You don't care, but you can't bring up one for your belief system.
Even brought semantics. Nice.
Yeah, he's got semantics, everything, which is observable, demonstratable.
Yes.
We can experiment with them. But what can we do with this Big Bang nonsense? Oh, nothing. Because you can't. It goes against all known physics.
Trust me, bro.
He's in the know. I'm just digging through my Discord.
Yeah, Rusted Soul. We all know why Elizabeth went with on the group. Yeah.
Yeah, we get it.
Skiing.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Have you ever heard of the saying before, village bicycle?
Yeah, tune bike.
Yep.
Where I'm from, it's the tune bike.
Local pusher.
Agreed with what you were saying, even if I agree.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I don't go say it out loud.
Read what you were saying, which I super don't. We have repeatable, testable experiments that demonstrate the validity of the Big Bang model. So, like, you've called in saying that we don't have anything. We have no actual understanding of this stuff. And then you said that it's a literal.
He never said that. He never said that. And he just asked him, "Can you name him?" Notice that he just literally lied. Say you said something he didn't say. And now he's not answering him when he asks, okay, name these so-called scientific experiments you claim for the Big Bang.
Explosion, and that explosions only destroy things, not create things. And you've just demonstrated again and again and again that you have memorized some creationist talking points about science and then come up with your own creationist talking points about what only specifically this one part of Genesis says, because Genesis chapter 2 says something completely fucking different. Like, it's just not worth anybody's...
No, it doesn't say anything different. Genesis 1 and Genesis 2 say the same thing. Genesis 1 goes about the context of how God created the earth and in its timeline. Genesis 2 is specifically based on Adam and Eve's role in creation.
Yeah.
Very clear. If you know the context, you'll know that they don't contradict each other. It's literally one in context of timeline, one in context of Adam and Eve and their role. That's it. But what has that got to do with him presenting science for his Big Bang?
Roger, you banging the table or something. When you
Yeah,
don't
sorry.
speak, please mute or something, okay?
I got my mic working now. I'm not
Alright.
used to it anymore, but I finally got it back to working. And I just found Jesse Pat the Light had a key into that.
Misinformation agent Roger Flats is lying to you. And what am I lying to him about?
Yeah, please tell me.
Misinformation agent.
I don't know.
So I'm lying to him by telling him how he can hack. Okay.
You're the one that said you got it from Roger. What do you mean, Flats
Yeah.
is lying? You're the one that said it. You know.
Misinfo, you have no idea. Flat was right. I'm IT guy since many, many decades. So if you have file in your system, the worst case
It's a
scenario.
backdoor file.
Yes,
That's all it
backdoor
is.
file. The worst is if it's in boot sector of the drive. So even if you format drive, it will be still
It's
there
back.
because it's a boot sector. So you will have to use low-level format to get rid of
That's
everything.
why you need to take it.
Drives everything, and then
That's why you need to take it to an IT specialist that's got the program
Yeah.
to be able to remove it.
Yeah.
So
Somebody's got to
Misinfo,
go
as
through
always,
it, take it out.
says bullshit. That's his nickname.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that didn't make any sense. Why would you be lying to me about me telling you that I'm hacked? And where's the lie there? I'm trying to figure that out.
Now he wants you to apologize, Roger. Now he wants you to apologize for him.
Threading on me. What does that mean? For threading me on last
What's
stream?
that? Yeah, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
No, I don't know.
You and Neil.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, we only got like 13 minutes left, so let's see if we can get some more into this.
Oh, he wants to say he's apologizing for fire.
See, the thing is, I'm not a Christian. I'm just talking about that part of the Bible which I see evidence for
Okay,
in science.
hold on. Let me stop you right here. Because let me ask the real question, Howard. Let me ask the real question.
The Quran has a similar creation story.
Hold
Go
on,
John.
Howard. Okay, fuck it. I'm you. Listen, what we need to know, right? We have this natural explanation that is the Big Bang hypothesis, the Big Bang theory, right? It explains things, and we have other explanations for, prior to the inflation of the universe. We have natural explanations for these things that seem to be the most likely conclusions, considering how we've dealt with these God claims in the past. What we need to know from you is, where does a magical fucking wizard come into this?
Nowhere. No one's ever claimed a magical wizard, you idiot. Why is he pushing a magical wizard into something that no one's talked about a magical wizard? Has anybody mentioned a magical wizard?
No. Unicorns, maybe. I don't know.
Wow. But you see, this is the idiocy of these guys. They keep doing this. They're being rude to the guy. He's just literally trying to tell them, listen, this is why I think this. They won't listen to him. He's asked them multiple times, just, prove your position. I can prove my position. You can't. Instead, they insult him and put words in his mouth constantly.
Yeah. So it's all an ad hom, and now they're making up fairy tales to go along with their ad homs. They still haven't got any proof yet. But I'm just wondering one thing: how do you control me, Flats? What do you do for me? Where do you tell me what to say?
Roger,
I'm blackmailing you, Roger.
You don't see the strings near your arms and your legs like a puppet. You don't see it? Shit.
This boy needs to go away forever, dude. Just bye.
He needs to get a life. Remember, he told us. Remember that stream? He said he's not triggered by flat Earth. It doesn't bother him. It clearly does. Because he had to hack your system to get a link so he can come in here and call everybody scum and fake.
Oh. Yeah, and I'm just wondering how that anything that we've done here is not Christian today.
Yes, Misinfo said something on point. We are fake Christians and exactly opposite of it. So it means we are real Christians.
Yeah.
But you don't even know what you're talking about.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he knows what a
because
Christian
that's
is.
what you're proposing. Okay, you're proposing that the universe needed a magical wizard in order for it to form.
No.
Point out exactly what through these experiments or whatever you're fucking trying to point out here. Which I will note that the experiments that you're going to propose are not going to be applicable now, because what we've been able to determine is that the natural laws of reality and all that kind of stuff start to break down, like the natural laws of physics, I'll say, start to break down the closer that you get to the inflation of the universe. And
Oh my word! So he's putting his belief system of the Big Bang into creation now, and saying because it doesn't work with the Big Bang, therefore it's not going to work with creation. Did he just do that?
Yes, he did.
I think he did.
Oh my word! So because physics doesn't work with your idiotic belief of a Big Bang and inflation, therefore it doesn't work with creation. They're literally incompatible with each other. Inflation has sweet bugger all to do with creation.
No, and I mean any kind of inflation here will actually run its course with entropy, and it did die out. It goes back into it. It's back into nature. The energy gets put back into the system.
Yeah,
That's
but I
the way
mean,
it works.
what keeps with natural physics? Something that just happened to exist out of nothing and just decided to put a lot of energy and expand into nothing and all of a sudden coalesce and make everything out of nothing, or somebody or something made everything we know.
Yeah, probably the latter. I'm saying.
Yeah.
That would be the more logical conclusion because there's so much information that goes into anything in nature. Just a plant, for instance, the blade of grass outside, the molecular compounds that make that up didn't just poof out of a big heat, pop, bang, whatever you want to call it, expansion. That's where it all came from.
Mm-hmm. Just like we always bring up the sandcastle. Did nature create the sandcastle, or did someone go and create that sandcastle? What's the logical deduction? What do you observe in reality? Always someone had to create that sandcastle. It doesn't just pop out of nowhere. And by the way, for that sandcastle to exist, the sand had to be there. So this comes back to the same, it's like an old joke where scientists say, you know what, we don't need you, God. We can create people, we can create our own human beings. God says, okay, go ahead. And the scientists go and they pick up some sand, and God says, oh, what you doing? That's my sand. Get your own.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's just that.
Amen.
We also notice the same thing as we get closer to the event horizon of like black holes and things of that nature. So, like, you can't use an experiment now for how shit works now.
Oh, wait. You can't use an experiment now. That's how experiments work, you doofus. It's repeatable.
Yes, if it did work before, it has to work now as well. That's the definition of experiment. Fucking retards.
And he's an engineer, guys. And he's an engineer.
I'm telling you guys, he's a freaking placeholder. An NPC.
Oh man, and now we got to end the show. Oh, come on. 5 minutes. Come.
To test how things would have worked prior to the inflation of the universe. But I'm going to allow you to come back and tell us
inflation of the universe. He says he's a creationist. He doesn't care about your damn belief in inflation theory, you moron.
Yeah, but according to their theory, nothing was happening before the inflation, correct? So he just made a big...
But what inflation? It's them that believe there's an inflation.
Yeah. There's no argument here. Just stupidity. I can see it. It's written in his eyes.
Guy's an idiot.
Yep.
You're a magical wizard casting an incantation, which is Genesis 1:1-7.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Do you know what an incantation is? It's a spell. Last time I checked, God didn't cast a spell. He spoke things into existence. Let there be light. And there was light. Not, let there be light because I said, well, no. Let there be light. Poof. And God saw that it was good. That's not an incantation. That's speaking it into existence. Hence, the guy said, I got an experiment that can prove this. You know, ever heard of sonoluminescence before? Yeah, that is vibration of sound creating light.
Can I give a quick analogy really fast? Let's say you're building a fish tank or geranium or anything. You'd get your elements together first. So God created the elements that sustain the world we were living in at the beginning. That's what he did. It's just simple order. It's just light, water, land, boom, life inside of it. There you go. Just cut the crap. Don't make up all these elaborate theories that have no foundations at all, like the Big Bang.
Mhm.
Or the big expansion, whatever you want to call it today.
The big bunk.
The big bang.
Fits into our understanding of the cosmos and of the inflation of the universe. So please tell me where that what is necessary for that, what explains that, what is your evidence to support that? Please tell me as I bring you
called a
up
straw man.
mute.
Oh yeah.
Upgrade the way you trade with the Exness mobile app. Trade with fast execution.
So let me get straight. He wants him to defend a straw man he never made. Okay.
With
You're on
pleasure.
mute.
Thank you very much. So the idea of the solo luminescence experiment
Yeah.
called Star in a Jar is that
Oh my glob. You're just jumping back to your script.
No.
Here we go again.
He's literally giving you his argument and telling you why there's evidence for his argument. Now you instead wow.
Oh, it's a script.
Now it's a script.
Shit.
That's an actual. They actually did a Star in a Jar. That's actually
Yes,
something
you
they
can
did.
do it.
Yeah.
Anybody can do it.
That's
If you've got the right
demonstrable.
frequency and you have a bell jar filled with liquid, you can do sololuminescence.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a repeatable thing.
Well, anything that's valid, I
I'm
wouldn't
getting
be
to
valid.
John's point.
Oh my
Please don't
God! Have
interrupt
you
me.
written this down on
Please.
Notepad
You
or
asked me
something,
where
and you're
God
just
is.
running through it?
I'm
Notice
asking
that
you.
the guy hardly spoke, guys. These
know.
guys have been speaking this whole time. Now he's got a script all of a sudden. He hardly said any words.
I'm trying to tell you where God is. He's literally outside the waters above, which is what the sonoluminescence
waters above.
Star in a Jar experiment shows. When you get frequencies
Can you? Forrest, I don't know if you know this, but flat Earth proponents. Hold on, Howard.
Hey,
You're
shut
interrupting
up. Let the
Howard.
guy talk.
I know you're interrupting Howard and saying, "Hold on, Howard," as though he's interrupting you.
He's doing a Duffy.
Mm.
Yeah. That's going to be popular before the end of the year, Duffy.
Being a Duffy, man.
Do the Duffy.
I don't get it. He asked the guy to make his case. So he makes his case, and now they interrupt and tell him he can't make his case.
Yeah.
Chill out.
Listen, flat
Chill out.
Earth proponents think that there's waters above
not a
us
flat
and waters
earther.
below
I'm not a
us and
flat
all this other
earther.
kind of stuff.
I'm
I
not
don't
a
know how
flat
much
earther,
flat
bro.
Earth you've dealt with.
That's what
I'm not a
Bible's
flat
saying.
earther, bro. So
What
let's
shape is the
start
Earth,
over.
Howard? What shape
I
is
am
the
not
Earth?
sure. It could be dynamic. I'm not sure.
okay,
I'm not here to
so,
argue
yeah.
with something I don't know. I'm a
And
skeptic.
Howard, can you
I'm
do
not
me one
here to
favor?
argue about
Can you do me a
something I don't know.
favor? Howard, can you do
Is
me a
it
favor?
wrong to be a skeptic? Is it wrong
Can
to be
you
skeptical? Yeah?
please, Howard, can you please define the word theory for me? What's the word theory mean?
Scientific theory, or are you talking about how the colloquial use is?
Scientific use. What does the word theory mean?
Something that's been approved, peer-reviewed, tested. It's something that, to the best of our knowledge, not a theorem, but it's a theory. It's the best theory to date.
Yes, it's gone through the method. Correct.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
How can
That's
Israel?
right, in a way.
I like
It's like,
I
oh,
actually
well, he
like that
knows that.
I actually like that Howard asked him, colloquial or scientific.
Yeah, you did.
Guys know what he's talking about, yeah. But
Forrest,
I
don't
still
trust
predict
his area,
he will
mate.
attack him now.
If he knows what it means.
They will bash him for that.
Well,
What's
he's
gonna
quoting Genesis, though. That's what he's doing. And they're getting mad about it. They're getting mad about waters above and waters below. So I don't know why they get pissed off
Not
about that.
flat Earth that says that. It's
No, it's the Bible.
Bible.
So we just is that how, yes, it's Howard Stirrup. You're right. I want to say his voice sounds familiar.
Familiar. Yeah.
Okay, but let's see his response. I'm gonna have to end, unfortunately.
Like the Big Bang
Right.
theory, should be able to be challenged.
The best of our knowledge, which is backed by what? What are all theories necessarily backed by?
Science.
Like I said, we try to experiment, we make observations, we peer review, we compare evidence, we compare other people's conclusions.
Theories are, by definition, backed by all the best evidence we have, and also can make...
No. It's backed by going through the scientific method.
Yeah.
The evidence is part of that. He's just saying just evidence. So he's literally pushing pseudoscience.
Remember what I said originally at the beginning. Like, I want to see the Big Bang go through the scientific method. Where do you get it? Come on, break it down. They don't. They can't.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, gonna have to end it here, guys, because load shedding is upon us. At least tomorrow night we can go on much longer if it's not load shedding, because Friday's it's an off day. It's a long weekend.
So, what size generator do you need, Flats? I mean, really, if you were going to run your show later.
I just need a damn coil plug for the generator.
I can't believe Jeff got it back.
He got it back. Jeff sent me the right coil pack, guys. It took 6 months to get here. Nobody let me know. I went to the post office, everything, just nothing. It took another 6 months to go back to him.
No way! I can't believe it. That's unbelievable.
Okay, I'm gonna check into it and see if I can get one sent to you somehow. There's no need for this.
Those two guys, and misinformation agent, they're exactly the same. All of them, they're freaking placeholders, just freaking simply filling the space and following external instructions. They mimic emotions. They engage in social rituals. They follow cultural scripts without even questioning why they do that. And they're freaking NPCs. Difference between the truly self-aware man and the NPC is not the intelligence, it's the depth. A self-aware man questions and reevaluates his own beliefs. I do it constantly, and I'm always looking for the beyond societal expectations. That's why people don't like when I speak about those things, because they are brainwashed and they don't know how to think. NPCs always absorbs information without an analysis. They conform to everything without resistance, and they cannot comprehend why someone would reject the established order. Freaking conformist NPCs placeholders.
Agreed.
Are these people self-aware at all? Because that's what I'm going to ask next.
So yeah, guys. PJ, so have you guys got shows coming up? And
2 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. I'm just finishing off what I started last night. On the stream last night. I'm just finishing off the topic because, we ended up talking a load and not getting too much into it. So just got to finish off what we did last night, sort of thing. Links in chat. And people go and watch my evening mess about on computer if you want. On my new video, I'll put it in.
So, PJ, what time are you on again?
2 p.m. GMT.
Okay. That's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, tomorrow.
And Roger, you also got a show.
I need a rest.
I'm doing one at 7. Just a quick hour or so. I want to go over Space Busters thing. I want to go through his data.
Nice. And Solve?
Did one last night. Taking the night off. Got to work early.
Don't blame it.
Yeah, that chicken shit does stink.
No, we have phrase in Poland. Work, not a rabbit. Won't run away.
Oh man, I'll tell you, we're into the dirty part now. We're inside the house. Taking out all that burnt shit. I got black all over me, man.
We're dealing with water damage over at my place now. They're gonna have to put fans in and blow the insulation out and everything. It's gonna be fun.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Crazy.
our sprinkler system sprung a leak yesterday in the bedroom, and it started raining.
It's raining in the house.
Sandra says, Sov, explain to Flats about Duffy's balloon.
What's that?
Do what?
Sandra says, Sov, explain to Flats about Duffy's balloon.
Well, I'm gonna have to go now. We can do that tomorrow night.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, good God.
Yeah, thanks guys for coming. Appreciate it. You guys rock. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate the likes, shares. If you haven't already, hit the likes. It does help. And I'll see you all tomorrow night. Many blessings. May the press with you. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
All right.
Crafted signs of the divine. I'm made for something true. In God's plan, my path through